Okay, hello there viewers, Science Service here, back with more Admiral Dreadnoughts as Portugal, and we're going to try again against the Russian battleship Senop. This time, hoping that Sepultura doesn't get one shot to death. Which I found out the reason why. One of the old penetration bugs has rid itself up again, and so yeah, it just happened to rear itself up in the Russian battleship Senop. So or well, it's either the gun end of Senop is bugged out or the armor end on Sepultura. I'm gonna make the bet it's the armor end on Sepultura. Yeah, torpedo boats, you're not getting involved here. Same with you, like cruisers. The J11 I could maybe try, but do I really want to risk J11 after J19, after the J19 incident? Normal distance part. Battle cruisers there. He knows about Juliet 11. This is not good. So he knows something is coming. And J11 is now in assured detection range, which isn't good. Launch, launch and run, launch and run. Saying you're not able to launch the rest. Okay. We're about to lose the J11 because J11 can't launch the rest of her torpedoes. Well, part that. Yeah, she didn't launch the rest of her torps. Yeah, you sunk the J11. Not to worry though, we have the rest of the fleet to literally come and destroy you. But that's not good from a propaganda side of things, that we've lost two fresh off the line ships. in an already hit naval prestige thing because we had to stop any. We've had to cancel a battle cruiser. Oh, they actually got a hit. On the Adamaster. This time I'm turning, I'm going to angle the Adamaster away quicker. Doing that's given only partial pens and stuff. Less damage compared to last time. But then the less damage as well is making me think that the Sepultura incident is more Sepultura's armor belt bugged out than Senop's guns. Which that's annoying if it's that case, because then so the Russians only have one armoured cruiser left. I'm gonna go take Kamchatka. And I guess get myself in range to maybe take Sevastopol as well. I'm concerned that that land invasion's going to go through. Fund the growth of the nation. Right, and then let's go for Crimea there. Oops, Southern Russia's held out. This is good. This is good. Hopefully, first naval invasion has gone through. Yes. Advanced Armored Citadel, Cordite 2. Two more turns at Petropavlovsk. You guys move right next there into Sevastopol. It's that one. 12,000 ton light cruiser is not really my concern. Tower crane. Some casement guns. Oh no, we're in the CL numbers now. Oh no. We knew it was going to happen. It was an eventuality that we were prepared for. But it's an eventuality we were prepared for, enough that that this war's been prolonged enough that we could go and re-invade. So we're going to go re-invade. We need to go and re-invade, as that is our big money maker province, with all the oil and stuff. So yeah, we need to go and take it back fast. Go and take it back fast. Mark II 15-inch guns. Soviet Union, 7 Russia. Yeah, there's definitely not an overlap. This puts me in a pickle. Guess I can finish off Crimea. It's going to extend out the turns that I'm going to need for southern Russia, annoyingly, but then there's going to be 3 turns. And then I retake southern Russia, then we're good. Well, hopefully we're good. Anyway. Of course they get oil. Russia's had a revolution. Petropavlovsk has fallen. Do we bombard Vladivostok? Yeah, let's go bombard there. There's a very minute area overlap, but we can't actually send any ships up into that area, a small overlap, so Bacour. You're going there. Bacour, Impero, and Adamastor. Think that should make up the tonnage. yeah, we need to do one more set of bombardments to be able to start that invasion. Alright, 2 more turns there and then we can move all the ships to the Novarisi's invasion. Then once we retake Novarisi's, we are going to be all good. All good for the peace deal. Well, hopefully, all good for the peace deal. Charlie! Jack! Okay, there you go. They're failures there. That's good. Okay, so we're in 1916 and things are going meh, I guess. Well, we've taken Crimea, can't invest in that relation right now. That part's done. Send the fleet into that area. Advanced destroyer funnels. What's next in cruisers? Something that gives me a hull I already have. Doesn't even give me a new hull there. But yeah, we've got Ukraine, we have Crimea, we're retaking our province that Russia retook after many years. Right, there we go. 3 turns there. Two turns there. Okay, and those extra light cruisers have now entered commissioning. Which is actually making me want to now retire the original light cruisers from the fleet. As I think the original light cruisers have served their purpose, served their time. And so yeah. That's going to be a thing to come down the pipeline. We know within the next 2 turns whether our invasions are going through or not. Okay. Hopefully I did from an angle that we could see from... Nope. Both of them failed. Typically Dreadnoughts. Russian Far East. One I'll restart first, I guess. I'll restart there as well, and I'm going to retry a battlecruiser 3. But we ain't going to... We're not going to try as hard as we did with the Manuel. This ship is just going to be one we purely make for our needs of the current, and not some fool's errand of fitting many guns onto a hull. It's still going to be twin funneled like the last design, but it's going to be like more powerful funnels. It's still going to have the 30 knots speed, but again we're being a little more careful with it, I guess you could say. now, can I? Yes, I can. We're going a 4th twin 5-inch gun secondary layout. Like, it's light, I know, but it's overall gonna benefit us more. More with weight availability and whatnot. Would be even better with efficiency if we had like a center line set, but I'm not putting a center line set in between the superstructure because that's gonna. Well, yes, but broadside wise, it's gonna be efficient. It's not gonna like give us proper forward or stern firing guns. If my point there comes across. Cat ballistic, standard ratio. Okay. So I'm assuring myself now that we're going with the ABX triple layout. And as such, my guns and my superstructure are going to adjust likewise for it. Now that would be a great torpedo deck. But yeah, we ain't allowed to do it that way, annoyingly, just yet. Okay, can I increase your bulkheads? Yes, I can. Right, now, need... seeing as we have Brazil, I could actually name Sao Paulo. So this thing is going to be the Sao Paulo. Yes, there is just that large gap in the middle, but I'm not overly concerned about it. And I'm going to build 2 Sao Paulo class. Sao Paulo and Sao Felipe. Sao Paulo and Sao Felipe. And these guys are going to make up the new fleet units. So comparative to the Manuel that we had to cancel, they got bigger guns, got 3 triple turrets, so 9 guns instead of the 12 guns, so that's a downside, but the Is that your alarm going off, Dad? That's good, I wasn't going crazy hearing a noise. There we go. Well, this is going to get more interesting if things continue on for longer. Yeah, I'm going to carry on for a few months longer, that is. As the Soviets are taking Chinese territory, or ex-Chinese territory. She did not put it on. Finally, we have some allies to help. Right, port you up in stock. Seems like Azerbaijan is going to be becoming ours again. Hopefully, anyway. Oh. Okay. I don't want more with the Germans. We're in trouble. Okay. Just thinking though, it's actually not going to be that long till the Italians are gone. Zemchuk has found the fleet. Now, do I give them a fair fight? Fair fight or no? I'd say fair fight. And this is a fair fight. Battle cruisers, full speed ahead. Full speed ahead to the northwest. Everyone else, we're making this a fair fight, okay? So, you're all leaving for fair fight purposes. The Zemchug is only facing 2 ships. Zemchug looks like an older cruiser. Well. Hold on a second, I've got something I need to go pay attention to, so. I missed the Zemchud sinking. It seems the Russians didn't like my fair fight. I even made it a fair fight and left the battle. Went AFK. Left the battle, went AFK, they still didn't win. Is that really how incompetent the Russian Navy is? And the words, "Why am I not surprised?" come to mind. But yeah, we're hopefully taking Novorossiysk back this turn, which then means, thank God for me, okay. Yahoo! We've taken back our provinces. I'm going to make it a relationship improvement with the Germans. I'm going to send the ships back. I'm going to hit next turn, and I'm going to go get myself a cold drink. them, and they died. Right, okay, I'm back. I'm just laughing at a incompetent thing that someone I know has done. I'm going to take your cruisers there. And I'm going to take Kyrgyzstan a whole bunch of money. Thank you! So yeah, we have Kyrgyzstan now, which is an oil-producing province. Whole bunch of money and 2 heavy cruisers that are immediately being scrapped. Right, the Sao Paulos can now continue construction, or at least continue for a turn before then. They can continue in general, actually, and I'm going to have my ships go off Bari. Why? Well, because we, collectively, are about to go kick some Italian pizza. And I'm only slightly bitter about the fact that we're not having pizza today when we were told we were going to have pizza today. Well, at least something like macaroni cheese or something that's... Finally, an alliance with Spain that isn't going to screw me over. Italian Empire, Southern Italy. Hello, we're here to invade you. Due to lack of interest, tomorrow is cancelled. Let the clocks be reset and the pendulums held, 'cause there's nothing at all. Set the space in between, finding out what you're called and repeating your name. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted with the Kaiser Chiefs lyric. Do ya? Whoa. Know what's doing to me? Oh. Ruby, oh. Due to lack of interest, tomorrow is yeah. We're blockading the Italians. This is awesome. This is awesome. I've never felt so powerful before. Right. There we go. Like, we're blockading a nation as Portugal, which is honestly hilarious. So yeah, Sao Paulo and Sao Felipe are both 15 months away. But yeah, we're taking the foot of Italy. Right, so... Hey, Avocado! You're just in time to see the pizzas go through end of existence. We've beaten Russia again. Ukraine, Crimea, Russian Far East, Siberian, Southern Siberia, and Kamchatka are now ours. We did have to retake southern Russia and Azerbaijan by sea and land respectively, but that went well, so yeah, things didn't go horribly there. It's because I'm speaking somewhat quietly and I'm not honestly that close to my microphone, which is that. I'm sort of not speaking that loudly because I've got a sore throat. I got a sore throat, which I think was... I think it was caused by something at the swim pool that I went into. Because I actually went swim for the first time in forever. First time in years is the... But yeah, what's going on right now is right now we're finishing off getting rid of the Italians. And then once we've gotten rid of the Italians, that's when we go into peace again. I've also finally gotten our second class of battle cruisers into a relatively stable construction period. You bastard, avocado! I was supposed to have pizza tonight, but Dad decided he's gonna clean out the oven. Which means... yes, it has! Your ship went into a battle against a Japanese light cruiser, and then the armoured cruiser took all the credit. I'm not kidding. The Gil NS here just went in and was like, "You're not leaving here," and killed it before your ship could really do anything. The battleships were still trying to find their range when the heavy cruiser sunk it. Pickrick free. Sorry, Italy, ye have lost their thine province. Wait, was that their last sea-based province? Province is 1. They have a province somewhere. That wasn't your last sea-based province. We're still getting a peace deal out of Italy. Yes! Sorry, I mean, the Celebes government. It's the island of Celebes that's left. Or Sulawesi or whatever. I'm just going to take the money and leave you be. Twin turrets on light cruisers. That's great. That's great news. I'm being honest with that. That is great news. Oh God. Suspend the Polos. Suspend all of you. Suspend the Sepultura. Then that's enough for 1 turn's worth of repairs to be done without bankrupting me. Alright, I need to build up our dockyards. October 17. I need to build them up again, but I can wait. It can wait. It can wait till 1918. Maybe it was your friend that was in command of that heavy cruiser. That's... No. But yeah, your battleship is still alive. It's actually going to go in for refit. Shortly, it's going to go into refit for For better 14-inch guns, because we had the Mark II 14-inch guns now, and also we gave Impero the same guns. We gave Impero the same guns, and with Impero's updated guns, Impero actually, what's the word? Impero is now a proper Super Dreadnought of ABXY. So, yeah, I'm actually going to... Yeah, let's refit... You're here, let's refit your ship. Your ship's been around for nigh on 10 years by this point already, Avocado. So, it's time for an upgrade, I think. So, good news. Each and every gun has gotten an upgrade now. So, I've upgraded all the guns. What other things do you want me to make sure are done? Well, okay, first off, you've got oil now. Like, do you want to make any major changes, or do you just want a modules upgrade and leave it at module upgrade? Also, for your knowledge, we do have triple turrets now, but that's... Wi-Fi's back. Okay. All I have done is I have oil. That's all I've done, is I've put your oil on your ship. Russian mixed with British mixed with German guns. Right. Updating the modules. So it's geared, turbines, augs 2, electrohydro. Electrohydro, Krupp. Oh my... That's probably why Sepultura's had a little bit of an issue. Sepultura's running on Harvey steel as well. Okay, the new bulkheads. The ultra new. Still good there. Yep. And then brand new there. Okay, that's the modules updated. Then triple all the turrets. Scarlet! Hold on a sec. I think I might have to go deal with the dogs quickly. How you doing? Yeah? Can you help bring Jack and Charlie in? I'll get Charlie, you get Jack. Guess who was being a nuisance again? Right, triple turrets, triple secondaries, and then max bulkheads and spacious if able. Bad news, we don't actually have triple secondaries yet. We have triple mains, but not triple secondaries, so yeah, that's throwing a spanner in your plans. At least of the secondaries. Okay. You, Mr. Charlie, are in massive trouble. That is why you're on my lap. So then you cannot escape to go do the thing that you got into massive trouble for again. You understand? Right. I think he understands. Okay, we can't max range. Let's see, can I get 21? Can I get 22? We can do 22 knots on this machine. Maybe 23? No, 22. Alright, cutting spacious, adding range. Okay. I'm gonna... okay, there we go. Remember, Monroe did it that, if you go forced and induce, the boilers are lighter. He did that to essentially stop people using natural boilers. I know it doesn't, but that's what Monroe did. I think it was to somewhat balance out the fact that changing your croup doesn't lower your armor weight anymore. I know how much you hate that, Charlie. Which is why I did that. Because you need to sit there and think about what you did. Okay. The Magellan is saved. I guess I can sort out Sepul as well. Sepultura. Okay, Charlie. Just because my legs hurt, your punishment's over. He absolutely hates being on my lap and stuff. Oh, and then once, No! No! Avocado on 3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck! Okay, where's my guitar pick gone? Oh. Right. Looks like we gotta play Game Crasher, because play the Game Crasher riff is as the game crashed, so we had to play the game crasher riff. Close enough. Again, Game Crash is like a floating competition that only has like one small bit that's recognizable between every single time it's played. Oh, no, that can't fall like that. Okay. Better invest it in the actual economy. I don't know how to play it. If you're talking about the Radiohead song, I know the song, like, listen to it a lot and stuff, but I don't know actually how to play it. I'm going to assume it's all the same chords as The Air That I Breathe by the Hollies, as, yeah. There's a bit of a story behind that one, I will admit. Okay, small scout cruiser in 2 turns, but all I need is the air that I breathe. You know, given the misdeed of last time, we're going to wait a tiny bit before we redo your refit. We'll redo it, don't worry. We're just gonna wait. Oh, that pre-chorus guitar bit. That's easy. Because it's... fine. Just that. Which is... like, just before the chorus there. Is like... to... essentially, lightly put your hand across the strings on the fret side and pluck all 6 strings. Funny, I can't play like a simple song like Creep, but I can do something like Welcome Home by Cody and Canberra. Okay, the Italian economy has stabilized, everyone. Okay, Tura. You can do your repairs. But, interesting thing about Creep, Radiohead hate it. They hated it from the start, and they hate it even more because they actually got sued for it. As the song pretty much copies The Air That I Breathe by the Hollies. Oh, and then I got an I got a song that was a nightmare for me to learn. That one is a song by a British band called Marillion, and that was a fucking nightmare to learn, if I do say so myself. Yeah, it was really, really annoying to learn. Okay, so I'm going to do a massive 2-year dockyard project. Right, tours out of repairs. No! The air that I breathed by the Hollies was 60s. Creep was 90s. That's just me doing some random things using some of the chords that are in Kaylee by Marillion. The Italians are being a little ambitious, and they are laying down a new battlecruiser, a new battleship, a new destroyer, a new light cruiser, and a new heavy cruiser. Charlie! Okay, 7 turns for battlecruiser 4. We get the large light cruiser as the Portuguese. Okay. Okay, so let's continue the Felipe now. I'm going to wait till the battlecruisers come out, then I'll redo your refit. I'll also... Yes, I do. I've heard the Fall Out Boy cover of it, yes. I know both versions. I know both versions. And a version that was done by the Frog Leap Studio guys. Frog Leap guys. No, Guy, sorry. I say guys because Livey has to have a band with him, but... So yeah, 8 to 10 months left on construction of those battlecruisers. You've heard of a band called Code in Canberra? Like, that's one of their riffs. Well, actually, it's one of the riffs in the only song of theirs I know how to play. Like, although the only one of their songs I know how to play has a very much more famous riff known to, like, people who like them than the verse riff. So that riff is, if I can not pull out with my feet the cable, that riff is and then it goes into that verse riff. Like, I really do want to get into more Cody Canberra songs because there's that good like riff writing and stuff in Welcome Home. Might like more of their songs, to be honest. Right. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So it was Tura. Yeah, Sepultura and the Magellas will get their repeats. And of course, oh yeah. Just thinking like, of course, Sepultura has the more weight remaining, but then I'm like, oh yeah, she did get built to the same tonnage, but same tonnage and stuff, but Tura has less weight intensive guns. Although Tura, I'm going to be changing that for Tura, because so this is like we're preemptively planning her first rebuild. I guess. Okay, I'm happy with this as Sepultura's first rebuild. Up to triple 13.5s. The secondaries and mains stay the same. The engines get ripped out and changed up, and she gets 25 knots of speed. Hello, have returned. No. But anyway, how are you doing, Abby? I'm doing Sepultura's refit, and I'm going to be redoing the Magellan's refit. Because... yeah, Magellan's refit needs redoing. As long as Dreadnoughts doesn't crash again. It didn't. Yet. Oh, thank God. Right. Four spoilers. Electrohydro. Crypt 2. Upgrade. Already know the triple end is needed. And I already know what I did to get the weight we needed for everything. So I know we had that and that. That. And that. Hold on. Avocado? Yeah, I missed out a couple things. Of course I did. There we go. There we go. That's how you would... I am responding, okay? And I just hope that link you've sent is not a horrid one. Right, and annoyingly, you're the only person who can actually post links that's not me, so I can't get you in trouble for that with my rule set. With my rule set, because mods are allowed to post links without permission from me. Okay, so... okay, Avocado, the, everything has now been reversed again. Your ship is now cheaper. So I'm going to send both in to the dockyards. But then, their refits are going to take a while. Their refits are going to take a while because they're going to be on hold until such a time that they can actually be done. Without issue. I'm not clicking it. I'm not clicking it. I've already been scammed once this month. Thank you. Alliance with the Greeks. Okay. Small guns 5. Smoke duration and cooldown. That's good. For me, I guess. What I'm quickly going to do is I'm going to quickly do a couple saves here. I'm going to exit to main menu and re-enter. There's a reason for this, okay? I did not know that. Sorry about that. Right. So, right now we're just waiting for the new battle cruisers to come out. New battle cruisers, then we send, we full send Magellan and Sepultura into their rebuilds. They will finish their rebuilds, and then after that, I don't know, but okay. Two months, Mark 117s. What's down here? Oh yeah, more new battle cruiser stuff. That's gonna have to wait. That's gonna have to wait in line because there's already 2 battle cruisers being built right now. For one, for two, sorry, for two, we then have Sepultura and other thing to do. So, yeah. Hold on a second, I need to go blow my nose. know what the problem is, Avocado. I've got hay fever, and I think my hay fever's playing up for the first time in years. It's essentially... I think it's allergies and stuff to do like that with pollen. Essentially allergies to pollen. So yeah, that's the new battle cruisers. It's quality control. Boilers, what are you? Just bigger funnel parts. You're the 17-inch. That's triple bottom. Coincidence 420 in 2 years. We're at the start of summer, Avocado. For us. But yeah, both me and my sister have hay fever, which it hasn't affected me for years, like I mentioned, but it's procking up really bad this year, and yep. There's the battle cruisers, there's the new 17-inch gun. I think our next capital ships will actually use 16s. Like, we're using 15s in the Sao Paulos, yes. But I don't really want to stick with 15s for longer than I have to. I want to go straight to 16s. Like, we're still using the 15s as a sort of we've been mixing with with main gun caliber related stuff, how the British and the Americans went with the 13.5s and the 14s. So I'm sort of going to go with that as well with the 15s and the 16s. That's kind of also how Britain went. Sloped armor at 9 turns. Yeah, probably with one of the other battlecruiser hulls. They're not what do you call it? The large light cruiser. As no way in hell are you going to be able to do an Iowa-ish. Like, three... You're not going to be able to fit three triple 16-inch guns on the large light cruiser hull. Or should I say, you're not going to without massive sacrifices. It's probably going to be more Normelson-y. Oh yeah, do you remember that avocado, like the Normelson and then like the all forward hood. Oh god, that was a... Okay, so one of the battle cruisers is done. What does that mean? Well, one of the other battleships can now begin its refit. Which one, may you ask? Well, the Magellan first, of course, because it's the Magellan. She has seen hardly any service at all. And so she's the one that's taking the less time because she doesn't have to go through like a whole bunch of wear and tear fixes and stuff as well. Okay, so yeah, this month the San Felipe comes, Sal Felipe, sorry, not San Felipe, Sal Felipe. Sao Paulo and Sal Felipe are now out, which means that Sepultura gets her rebuild done now. Well, begun now. But say, what do you think, Avocado? Should we do another actual battleship, or should we just go full ham on battle cruisers? Because do keep in mind, outside of our two ships at Impero, we only have 3 actual dreadnoughts. We only have 3 actual dreadnoughts of our fleet, and then 2 of them are in freaking repairs. Well, refits, sorry. 3 actual dreadnoughts, and then the rest are all pre-dreadnoughts, so I think a new battleship, then the battle cruisers. That's the way to go. Crew salvage, 5 large superimposed guns. I don't even know why I would need to use that many though, but he claims we need to use that many. We use that many. Okay, so where are you? In China. And then you're out of Beirut. Okay. No, you're out of Formosa. You're out of Formosa, then you're out of Beirut. So you're going to be with Main Fleet. And then you're going to be the Pacific Battlecruiser. We have a Pacific Dreadnought and a Pacific Battlecruiser and a Pacific pre-Dreadnought now, everyone. Although the Pacific Dreadnought is in 3 months of refit right now, so... But, yeah, the most recent war we've had has pretty much shown to me that our pre-dreadnoughts are showing their age. The pre-dreads are showing their age. We need to fully commit to new dreadnoughts. Well, we get a new light cruiser again there soon. Get another new dreadnought hull. Okay, yep. Interesting indeed. Advanced prop shafts, 2, steam gas, torpedoes. You are currently stationed out of Vladivostok on the Magellan right now. So currently you're on leave right now because you still have your ship in refit. Although you're no longer on leave, you're back on active duty now. Right. Right, so you're based in Vladivostok, so your vacation is actually along the Russian east coast, Far Eastern Russia area. And before then, you were based out of I think it was Kadchar Bay. But your fleet has never been based at Spacesuit. Okay, tensions. So yeah, secondary triple turrets and capital ships. Where were you when we needed you? Right. We're now considered very advanced? Huh? Okay. What has gone backwards in this world that we, Portugal, are very advanced? Okay. Yep. Destroyer towers, TNT free. That's fun. 7 months for new heavy cruiser stuff. So we're in June. We need to last 3 more months until the new dockyards come about. I'm thinking, though, last 6 more months. Let's see. So the battleship hull is this one. I hate the towers. I hate the towers because they take up most of the space on this ship. And then the fact as well that none of them really go well together as well. That's part of my issue. So we're probably better off doing a battlecruiser 4. Oh. Battlecruiser 4 has the same problem. Okay, let's see what other hulls we have. We have this one, which is actually going to be infeasible given the fact that battlecruisers exist and we got this hull late. We have the light cruiser 5, and we have the small scout cruiser, which is light cruiser 5 but smaller. So yeah, this hull's the one that allows like the twin guns and stuff. Well, we can have twin guns now, sorry. Destroyers, we're not gonna build. I'm honestly going to wait a little bit longer. Wait until the dockyards are ready, because the hulls we have now need the larger size availability. Oh, the French are going after the Austrians. Psst, France. The mustache man doesn't exist in this reality. He died long ago. Died long ago because there was no priest to save him from drowning in a river. Again, he's dead. Dead in this reality. Again, no priest was there to pull him out the river this time. Or at least we believe so. Let's just hope that we never have to find out by Germany going to the flag of them. Okay. Russia pushed back east to Turkey. Mark 1 18-inch guns are on the way. Okay, the refits are done of the battle cruisers. So next in our refit list is going to be the Mozambique class destroyers. No, torpedo boats, sorry, not destroyers. The Mozambique escort ships. Whatnot. Kiddly do, kiddly then. So, the Mozambiques. Your refit this time round is bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Now you're keeping that. .21-inch torpedoes. Their hydroacoustic search. Okay. These old things are, hell, still in service. Let's go. Right. There and... Do we? Do we keep you around, Manuel? Yeah, that's the thing. Do we keep this ship around? This thing is old. It's old. It's slow. It's got 11-inch guns. And I don't think the 12s will fit. Do I want to keep her? Part of me is like, keep her because of her history and stuff. Being like our first true warship and stuff, but she's slow, though. Right, 22 knots. Where do I still have 2-inch guns? I found where. They'll be sort of too slow in that role as well, though. It's my... issue. In theory, I think I could fit the... I can fit 11s. Okay, I've somewhat made it better. Oh, I forgot the rangefinder. I'm thinking of a 4-letter word. Yeah, she lives, but I forgot her rangefinder, so... There's a 4-letter word. Starts with F, ends in K, has U and C in the middle. Can you guess my word? If you guessed fuck, then you're correct. Right. There, and the manuals go in as well. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of the OG light cruisers. The OG light cruisers have done their job, done their duty, and they deserve rest. Oh, Floatamar still hasn't got a refit. So let's get that done. My god. How could I forget my own ship's refit? Oh, because war happened, and then I just completely forgot about her refit until now. Yeah, because I never checked up on if it was a refit that was done or not. Yeah. Righto. 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 So. That's the heavy cruisers, right? Yeah, it's the heavy cruisers. That's for later. My chair just feels permanently like it's lower now. Oh, I might need to get a new chair. No, I've never seen it before. October, November. When it hits January, we're building the new capital ships of whatever. Again, I haven't seen it in shops. That's maybe I'm looking at the wrong ones, but I haven't seen it in like Tesco or Lidl or anything. Okay. They're 18-inch Mark 1. You know what? Fuck it! We got an 18-inch Mark 1. We have the large light cruiser hull. I know I said I'm supposed to build ships for practicality. No, I don't know of it either. This is my first time hearing that. But screw practicality. I've wanted to build a Furious for ages. We're gonna build a Furious. We're gonna build a Furious, everyone. Yep. Yep. So Furious. Furious had a single 18-inch. I'm going to, just for a little bit more sanity, go twins, but we're building a Furious! We're building a Furious, and if you dislike it, sorry, I'm a Brit, and so I have a bit of Fisher in me. This ain't gonna end well for the ship, but I don't care. Is that the right word to say? Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I've wanted to do this for ages, and honestly, this is the best chance I'm gonna get to do this crazy idea, so deal with it. Probably why I never heard of it then. Until today. Okay, what's your optimum speed? 32 knots. Congratulations, you crazy beast. Oh my god. Right. This thing is also going to be a rare case for me. Stereoscopic range finding. Okay. So Crook 2, Citadel there. Double bottom, anti-torpedo, barbette, anti-flood, reinforced. So what will I need at 130% armor quality? 16, 16, 4, and then 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, there. I've gone mad with power. Although, don't call me the Mad Admiral. You're the Mad Admiral, Avocado. Right. Fill up that tonnage there. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Somewhat good news. Okay. Okay. And then compress you as much as I can compress you to. Hey. We can't even fit what we have on here already, so. If we're at the same range as my normal fleet with all that, then good. Right. Tool 4. Smallest funnel. Smallest funnel works. Smallest tower. Smallest tower, smallest funnel. What's furious in Portuguese? Hold on a second. Google Translate. Google Translate. English to Portuguese. Okay, copy the masculine spelling of that, because this ship is... Furioso, not Furiosa. Furioso. Yep. That's going to be a one-off design that's going to instantly die. I know it's meant to be, but, in this case, I don't care. In this case, I don't care. We're doing this like Bismarck. Okay? Because with the 18-inch guns, he's too powerful to be called a woman. No, Bismarck was referred to as a he. Bismarck was referred to as a he, and so Azulane's got it wrong for Bismarck. Unless Azulane has made Bismarck as a male. Yeah, I do admit it is kind of on that, but if they called Bismarck a he, then we could call that thing a he. Right. So Furioso is on the way. We've just finished the new dockyards, which is good. Which is good because we go straight back into ship design! Yay! Okay. So we have the Furioso. The Furioso, which is, essentially, we've let Fisher into the Navy to design a ship for us. Yes, Mr. Fisher, your design will be tested. No, Mr. Fisher, we're not giving you a permanent role in our Admiralty. I'm pronouncing it wrong, aren't I? Hold on. Ah, Furioso. There we go. Furioso. So, yeah. Do I do as a new battleship, or do I do as a new battle cruiser? I already did Battlecruiser 3, so the new Battlecruiser would be on Battlecruiser 4. Yeah, we're going to continue our long and sleek design philosophy. You're going to go 31 knots. Ah! Overhang! Ah, that one looks... much rather go with the overhang. I don't want the overhang. There we go. Okay. So we're going with 16-inch guns on this ship. I'm doing a Montana-esque, yes. Or I'm going to try and do a Montana-esque, but this might actually have to end up being more Iowa-based. Although this hull, we should really be doing more of a Renowned style ship, as this is meant to be the Renowned style hull. There. An advanced radio set. And a coincidence rangefinder. So I want smack bang our biggest belt. 6, 6, 4, 2, 2, 4, 8, 2, 1, 1, 17, 17, 4, 2, 2, and then 2. Okay. I have to move you more sternward. Started singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee was dry. And then good old boys were drinking whiskey and weren't right. I'm stuck with the Iowa-ish. Oh, come on, game. Let me do that. Let me have this. Please. I can't reduce the belt anymore. It'd be impractical to reduce the belt any further. You're like the lightest towers we can. I'm going to take a... I'm going to end the episode here. Because I'm in a bit of a bad state as well to continue on. So I'm gonna end the episode here. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you again. Silent Service going silent.